Hello, and welcome to a B's and T's Extra. This is going to be a little bit of a dual thing here. What I'm going to do is going to be a bit of a whip parade as well as kind of talking about Mania plans because what my plans are, hopefully, is that I'm going to go ahead and try to touch everything. Let me see if I can move this over real quick. Yeah, sorry. I don't want this to be, uh, yeah, so that's a pile of stuff. I don't know how many are in there. I have not counted. So if you guys want to count along with me, awesome. But yeah, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to touch every single one of these sometime during May. And so what I also need to do is I also do need to figure out how many I have so I can kind of divide that. So 30 days, okay, so 31. Sorry, I have to go through that little sing song, or else I forget which days have 30, which months have 30, which months have 31. But so I've got 31 days in May, and so I have to figure out what how many days I want to put to which. It's probably only going to be either 1 or 2 days for most because there's more than I thought in here. There's probably 15 to 20. So that's more than I thought I had. So these are not going to be in any particular order except that my current whips are on top. So the ones that you've seen over the last couple of months, you'll see first. And then we'll go back to the ones you probably haven't seen for a while. Or if you're newish, you haven't seen it all. So hey. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. So first off is going to be the one that is very, very hard to get out of the bag because it like takes up all the space. And yeah, it's kind of, I already have it half undone for last week, I think. But there we go. That is what's it called? Uh, Hamilton versus Seabury, I believe it's called. But anyway, and so yeah, there we go. That's that. And that is on. I'll try to give you as much information as I can, although I'll be honest that probably 90% of the time I won't remember who the actual designer is, and I apologize for that. Um, but this was one that was found on Etsy. I know that. And I will try. I think I'll have everything down in the um, down in the comments. I will try my absolute hardest to do all the links that I can. So yeah, but yes, yeah, so that's Hamilton versus Seabury. That was on Etsy. That was a 14 count Ada, and it's only 3 colors. Although honestly, 2 of the colors are so close. I'm probably not, and the third one is so small, so few that I'm probably not even going to use the third color. I'm probably just going to use the 2, the white and the gold. All right. So next, I know what this one is. And yeah, you're gonna see a lot of bags by the same people, but that's okay. And that this is a see if I can remember whose bags are whose, but this is a Christine Stitch All the Bags Stitch All the Things bag. Come on, tell me that. Tell me that's not really cool. And then this one, of course, is good old Giron, which I have a bunch of because these are really great bags. And this is Good Omens, and I do apologize. Aha, there we go. That I don't have it open, but this is really, really hard to get on and off. I apologize for that. But yeah, so that's the Good Omens stained glass. And that one, I don't know. That might be kind of an unknown author. I don't remember if they have the name because it was found at it's a free one. And it was found in a really random place online. I think I found the link through Neil Gaiman's Twitter, which is strange, but yeah, so that one's that. So that is I want to say that's a 16 count white Ada, if I remember correctly. This one is kind of cool. You guys haven't seen this yet because it's a new start, and obviously it's not Friday, so I haven't shown it yet. But I am doing this as a test stitch for a local friend of mine, and that is the actual picture. Bunny gnome. The other 2 I don't have whole pictures of. Sorry. So yeah, she is not releasing her designs yet. She is going to try to be at next year's, whoops, oh crap, sorry, throwing thread around. She's going to try to be at next year's, um, sewing, the big thing they have in Tennessee, next year. So hopefully she'll have them released by then. So that is, can't really see, but I've got all the white done and part of the pink, and then nothing else. That's going to be, that's a little egg and a little basket, and of course he has this little nose and such. So you can't really see that the white is done. This is a very pale blue. Again, that's a 14 count Ada. This is the kind of stiff stuff that you get at either Michael's or Joann's. I always forget which one's which. So that was that. And this was also a bag from Etsy. And I don't know if you can see, there you go. It actually came with a matching, this is like a fabric needle minder that matches the fabric on the back. Because, B's and T's, London, and anything English. So, next, another Garon bag, which is really cool. I love this. This is one of my favorites. And this has, the one that I am way behind. This is a Grinning Ghost cell. And this is from a person on Facebook. And unfortunately, I am way the hell behind. So I have the frame, which the only thing you can't see is some of the frame. And this is only the first one, so they've got a bunch more of these done, including this one. This was the second one. But I've just fallen behind on it, unfortunately. I don't, let's see. Do I have what fabric this is in here? I try to keep that if I can, but unfortunately I do not see it. Oh, wait. There we go. It is Maples, Minders, and More, I believe, and Maleficent, 8 to 16 count. There we go. And it is a beautiful, like a purpley, bluey, with a little bit of, well, yeah, purpley, bluey, pretty much. But yeah, it's a really beautiful fabric, and it sews really well. The fabric is not the problem. I am the problem on this one. So but yeah, I love the fabric. I love the pattern. It's just I've fallen behind as usual on sales because that's what I do. Yep. So that's that on that one. And I think this might be the last one that I've worked on recently. Or is this not? Yeah, I've worked on it recently-ish. And this is Good Morning Maui. It's not, let's see. I think it's just called Haunted Mansion. I don't remember. But, obviously you can see when the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm not very far on this one. So, yeah. Got a weird, love that weird cat head thing. And, of course, Freddie Mercury, because he's awesome. But yeah, so that is, actually, hold on. And the fabric is one of my favorites. It's, oh gosh. It's the really pale gray one from A Pictureless Plus. Not Storm. I can't remember its name off the top of my head now. And I don't think this has... No, this doesn't have like a whole picture of it, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Yeah, Happy Haunts is what this one's called. And it is Good Morning Maui, I knew that. And they are on Etsy as well. So, and Good Morning Maui has all sorts of really cool Disney and Haunted Mansion sort of patterns. So, any of you Disney files out there, it's definitely a good place to go. They were one of the first people I bought patterns from on Etsy, if not the first. So, if not the first, one of the first. Alright, so I guess I will just go front to back. Again, these are not going to be in any particular sort of pattern. That pale gray, I think that's 14 count as well. And as you can tell, that was a Gear-On bag as well. So, yep. All right, another Gear-On bag. You know, now this is one of those things. I mean, I don't regret getting the bag, but I'm not even starting into that. But anyway, this is the one that is just a lot of things that are going on with this, and I really need to get back into it. But this is the Sing a Sampler series. So they have the do re mi fa sol la ti do, and it's supposed to go all the way across like one long. But what I've actually done is I have tried to design it to go in 2 rows, but the math and everything has been like super hard. It's not an easy split, and so I'm not. I don't know how well I've done. But that's what I've got so far. Is it'll say like when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. So yeah, that is not very far gone, and that's why I haven't worked on that one. This is 14 count. It is a picture of this plus, kind of I don't know which one it is specifically. I don't think I have it listed here. Do I? Let's see. No, I don't believe so. So, let me show you kind of how I have this, oh, wait, there it is. It is, oh, this is 16 count Country French Latte. There you go. 19 by 17. So there you go. So, for each one, because, you get a bunch of different ones, the Sola and Mi-Fa and all that. So, for each of those, I have it, like, this is dough, and then these are the colors I'm going to use. And then I have them on a ring. So, I mean, it's super organized, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work. So, I'm a little hesitant because I hate to go so far on it and then something screw up and it not work correctly. Because that would be devastating. But I won't know unless I go forward, so I'm kind of it's kind of a rock and a hard place, sort of a catch-22 there. This is one that I really could finish if I just like kind of put my mind to it. This is another Christine bag. Again, another Harry Potter themed one. I think this is the last Harry Potter themed one I have. I think. This is now. There's no picture for this one because this was a cell and it was a kind of you make it yourself cell. You really make it your own thing. This was the map cell. I think I don't remember who it was by. I want to say it was Ink Circles, but I'm not 1000% sure of that. But I have, so you would literally choose your own border, your own colors, and then you choose how the map looks on the inside. So I have the border done, I just have not done the map because there was a lot of math that was going on and it was just kind of overwhelming. Because you literally, I'll show you, you were literally rolling dice to see what was going on. I love my Dalmatian dice. Aren't they cool? I used to work at a game store, so I have a lot of different types of dice. But yeah, so and these are these are some of the notes that I was trying to figure out, and some of the borders that you could do. Obviously, I'm not really going to flash those up too much, but yeah. So this is tea leaves from Color and Cotton, which is I love the color. That kind of, yeah, well, it's coming in kind of close. It looks a little faded out, but it's just a nice, even, um, very nice neutral tan color. But yeah, so, all I really have to do is just kind of figure out what I want to do with the map on the inside and, and finish it. Because it's not huge, as you can tell. It's not really that big. I don't know what the actual dimensions are, because that was one of the things you rolled for as well. But yeah, so it's not gigantic. It can be done. I'll just actually have to sit here and do it. So that's the big thing. But make sure I do this so I don't actually lose any of my needle minders. That would suck. But yep, that is that one. Oh, maybe it's not so bad so far. So that's what, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 14, if I did my math right. I'll double check afterwards. And I guess I lied. There is actually one more Harry Potter one. Another Gear-On bag. Pretty butterflies. I'm assuming I probably got it because I love the blues and purples in it. That would be a very safe assumption. Ah, here's one that I have actually shown in some of my videos, but not in a very, very long time. I guess I'll have to flash this kind of quick because I don't have a picture, just the overall pattern. And some of it's a little bit marked anyway. But, small cones. So, and this one is, Cute Patterns by Maria, I believe is what she's called. Again, she's on Etsy, and this is a lot more mottled, sort of brown color. It looks like it's either 14 or 16. But because she's a Russian designer, that means there's lots of blends and there's also lots of back stitches, which makes it a lot slower. But he's coming along pretty well. So he's about, I don't know, maybe a quarter done or so. Let's see. Hold on. How far done is he? Maria Bravko. Okay, that's actually, but I think on Etsy, I believe she's Cute Patterns by Maria. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is maybe about a quarter of the way done, quarter to a third. But yeah, so that's really cool. So there's really no excuse not to. It's just that all the the back stitching and the doing the blended threads can get kind of old after a while. So I think I kind of burnt out on that one a little bit. But yeah, I really do want to pick that one up because it was going along at a pretty good rate. Not gonna lie. All right, so this one is the last Harry Potter bag, and that's again the same pattern, the same fabric from different creator. This one was Christine, and this one is obviously Gear-On. All right, let's see what's in here because a lot of these I don't remember what's in what. Ah, this is one I really, really, really need to come back to because it's starting to get to the point where it's not even going to be relevant anymore. And again, I will end. It's a big pattern, and there is a lot to go, and you can't really tell much by that, but it is a Plague Doctor. Okay, thank you. So yeah, it is, and yeah, I think I probably started this about the right time. This is 16 count Ada French Latte. And it is stuck in the back of my fabric, but so I'll be careful. But yeah, as you can tell by that pattern, I don't have a whole lot done. I think I've got the entire circle done, but only the head. And it's not a ton of colors, but it's all just tons and tons of confetti. And what's here is full coverage. Like this background is nothing, but the pattern itself, like the actual Plague Doctor himself, is all full coverage. So yeah, that is gigantic and again very easy to burn out on. But it really seems like I should probably get that done before before all this ends, because I don't know. Otherwise, what am I gonna do with them? But anyway, let's do this one next. Oof. So this is, I think, my biggest. And I don't actually know where I got this bag. It's really cool because it's double-sided. So, I actually also have a bag within a bag here. So this side has a little, there we go, little Velcro to keep it closed. And then the other one is zip side. And on the Velcro side, I have a little bags plus container. Oh, which is actually empty. Huh. Look at that. I should probably take that out then if it's not being used. Because London. Alright, well, that is something I can use for something else, so yay. But it is Cross-Stitch Collectables Starry Night. So there you go. And so yeah, that is how that goes. So you could see why this one's just a little bit overwhelming. And I've actually had some issues with it. Now this one, I don't actually know if I'm going to restart. Because I don't have very much done. And also what I did was, there you go, you can see. I gridded. And I almost kind of want to restart on something that's like already gridded. Because I literally only have like a couple of little small areas done here. What does that say? If you cannot summon your own infernal hellfire, store-bought is fine. Okay, that's one of my needle minders. So, I don't know what exactly I want to do with this. I mean, it's close enough back to the beginning that if I wanted to get some, you know, some actual grid, then I could. You know, I wouldn't lose much at all, if anything. So, maybe. I have not decided yet. And that's one of the main reasons why I haven't touched that one, because I don't really know exactly what I want to do with it yet. Alright. Star Wars gear on bag. Actually, are all the rest of these gear on bags? Yeah, I believe they are. So, oh well. Whatevs. Oh, this one actually... Oh, okay. Well, this one actually is not started yet. And unfortunately, I don't have a picture to show you. This is actually gridded thread. Or gridded fabric, I should say. That is really small. I'm guessing that's 20 or 22? I don't have a thingy listing it. But that is some pretty small fabric. So I don't know. But anyway, and what's on here should give you a little hint. But no, what this is going to be eventually, if I ever start it. So I may put that over to the side because it's not technically a WIP yet. So I'll put you down here. That is going to be, it's a map of the London Underground. So, there's not really much to show, obviously, but I mean, it's just literally a map of the London Underground. So it's got the different lines, which they've all done in different colors, and then the stops are just black backstitch, and so it's not full coverage, but it's really, really huge. Let me see, that one might actually be bigger than my Van Gogh. If I can get this open, there we go. What does this count as my biggest? London 2 map is biggest. That one is unknown. Yeah, I don't know where I got it, unfortunately, and I don't know who did it. It is 496 by 333, but again, it's not full coverage. In fact, there's a lot of empty space there because of just the way that the line works. Now take that back. Apparently, Good Omens is bigger than Starry Night. Good Omens is by Darcy Lindbergh. There you go. Good Omens is by Darcy Lindbergh, and that's 286 by 429, so that's big. And then Starry Night by Cross-Stitch Collectables is 350 by 275. So, yep. So that is about that. Alright, so let me put this over here then. Whoops. Come on. There you go. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, that one's technically not started yet. I'm not sure why it's in my WIP pile. So I guess that means 23. It's going to be a nice uneven number. So, of course. I'll probably just do each of them one day and then work on my like current WIPs. Maybe those extra 7 days or so. 8 days. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. But I'll end up assigning them each a day. Okay, I don't know what's in here. It's almost like Christmas. It's like a kid at Christmas. I don't know what I'm opening. And this one... Oh, okay. Well, once again, this one actually has not been started yet. And so I don't know why it's in there, but I do have the thingy. It is Tempting Teas by Tempting Tangles. They also have one of these for coffee, which I want to get. So it's got all the different tea names. Because of course, tea, duh. And it's not the same fabric that they have, but it is um, a very pretty, veiny looking sort of fabric. It is 16 count doubloon Ada. There you go, and that's picture this plus. You can see the, I definitely got that from, there you go. Definitely got that from 123 Stitch. And this one I've had for quite a long time. So I guess that's 22 now. That's 2 that have not actually been started yet. What is this? Oh, okay. Looks like maybe I had been missing some fabric. What is this? So this was a Sal. Oh, okay. I see. They were emailing the individual parts so that you wouldn't necessarily have to use use that whole thing. So I will put that one down there. So I believe that's 22 then. And hopefully these 2 have been started, because I'm starting to wonder now. Alright, so what, yeah, this is, yes, this has definitely been started. Which one is this one? Okay, hold on. This is, okay, so this is Nikki Northrup's sisters, and once again, I apologize, I do not actually have a picture of it. That's, yeah, part of the pattern. That's only like a little part of the pattern. But this is 2 otters kind of holding hands. This was, I think... I was trying to remember if this was a Haid, but I don't think I got this at Heaven and Earth. I think I got it elsewhere. But I don't remember where I got it, unfortunately. This looks like a 14 or 16 count white Ada would be my guess. Boy, that's a lot of mess on. A lot of messy thread down here. Other, 81 colors, 9 by 9. 425 by 330, so that's huge. Again, but all I actually have done is this tiny little corner, a little bit up in the corner. Again, as you can tell, it's full coverage. And yeah, that one's going to be a long project. But I do like that the Grime Guard kind of sort of matches the bag, so that's kind of cool. I meant to do that? Sure, we'll go with that. But anyway, so yeah, so that one, I'm pretty sure that one was started for one of the online things, Magical Stitches, or one of those where I just started it, and then after that first initial whatever I did that day, I didn't touch it afterwards. So, and of course it's otters, and I love otters, so, you know, I will definitely have to get that done. So, last one. Ooh, what do we have here? On another Gearon bag, of course, which has... Oh, I know exactly what this one is because of the bag. I actually did make the bag match this one. And it's the only one I haven't seen yet, so I know exactly what it is. Yep. This is Carolyn Manning Designs Sea Glass. Tell me that's not beautiful. Beautiful. But it's like, I don't know. It's like some of the stitches aren't going in all that well, so I don't know what I want to do. This looks like it's a 14 count Ada, maybe. So it's a possibility I may restart this. I'm not 100% sure. It's actually not picking them up on the video, which is nice, but I'm just seeing little white spaces in some of the areas, not all of it. So, but yeah, it's actually really not showing up. That's actually good. So in the video, you can't see any of the little white spots, but I can. I mean, I don't know. If you look from afar, like if you're looking from it like that much of a distance, you don't really see them all that much. So I don't know. But I mean, the colors are just beautiful, like blues and greens and blue greens, and so. And that one, yeah, I was a little frustrated with the coverage, so that's why I haven't touched that one in a while. This was maybe the first one I tried to use in Pattern Keeper, um, which is nice. I like Pattern Keeper, and it has nothing to do with. Oh, sorry. Pattern Keeper has nothing to do with the issues that I'm having. So, all right. So, and this, while I have it empty, this is actually great. It's called Clever Made, and what it is it's collapsible. So if you can see kind of how you can just pull these out and then it'll just collapse in on itself. So it takes up very little space. And I can't really get a good idea. There we go. But anyway, but yeah. So these I got at Home Depot, and they were maybe $10 or $12. Not that much. And as you can tell, it held pretty much all this. Well, I'll tell you exactly how many it'll hold for me, but I mean, obviously it's going to depend on your patterns. But so that's going to be. I'm going to count these up as I go. So 1, 2, 3. Try to squish them in here. 4, 5. All right. 6, 7. And of course, if you had smaller bags, you'll be able to fit more. What did I say? 7? Shit, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 I can count really. 8. All right. And 9. Looks like I may be able to fit 10 in here. Uh, yeah, 10. So that's not bad. Well, I should tell you what. This will fit a little bit better. So 10. So that's not bad. All right. 11, 12. Yeah, wait, is that right? I've got 12? I thought I had more than that. Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, maybe I do only have 12. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess, okay, well, never mind. I guess I only do have 12. Um, yeah, never mind my math. Sorry. My math apparently is awful. But yeah, so apparently I only do have 12, whips. So that's good. That means I can do at least all of them 2 days. I don't know if I'm going to set an order or if I'm just going to say, all right, it's Monday or it's the 1st. I'll grab this and do it for the next 2 days, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I'll probably end up doing it randomly, which means for the next 4 or so ish, 4-ish episodes, not the next one, but the 4 after that, you'll probably see a lot of whips, and they'll probably be a little bit longer. So hopefully that's okay. You know, hopefully you guys don't mind that too terribly much. Let's put those on top over here. So yeah, that is. There you go. That's my stuff. Don't mind that extra stuff at the top. Those are things I bought at the at my LNS. So you'll see those on Friday. Not yet. You already got to see one thing that I hadn't shown yet, so that's all you're getting for free previews. Yeah. All right. So I guess that's really about it. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. I was afraid it was going to take an hour or longer, but thankfully I don't have quite as many as I started as I thought I did. Now I have probably maybe 1.5 again, including those 2 down there, that I have kitted up and not started. So my guess would be, I don't know. I might actually have double. I might have maybe. Actually, you know what? If I have, yeah, I probably have at least 20, maybe 30. That I think I have a couple of packages worth, but that I have kitted up, totally kitted up, and not started. So, I'm not actually going to do that yet. That might be its own video. So you'll probably see these two again, since I will put these in the haven't actually started yet. I'm not saying I don't want to start them, but I need to work this down a little bit, and hopefully Mania, WIP Mania, I guess I'll call it WIP Mania for me, will help that out. So, yep. So that sounds about it, I think. You guys will get the regular video Friday, as far as I know. Nothing, sorry, my nose is itching. I can't think of anything weird happening on Friday, so, and, oh yeah, and sorry, Selena's over here to the side, so no Selena this video. Sorry about that. She has not decided to grace us with her presence. She's asleep because I have the windows open, uh, open to the curtains so I can get more light in here, and she's over there basking in the light because that's what cats do. They're solar powered, you know. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, cats are solar powered. Okay, anyway, all right. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.